Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And please, everyone, make sure that you could leave some comments for me. It would help me to come up with some ideas for future videos, and any feedback I can get on like my presentations or things would be helpful to know what people are looking for, and I want to make sure that I'm giving talks about things that people are definitely interested in. Today I want to talk about the mother side of ACC. If you have not met me before or haven't seen my first video, I myself have complete agenesis of the corpus callosum, but I am also a mother of a child who has partial agenesis of the corpus callosum. I have two daughters. My youngest is almost 22 months old, and she is the one with partial. And today I just want to talk about, as a mother, keeping yourself happy and healthy, and some of the tips and things that you can do to be happy and healthy while you're with your children or away from them. I myself don't get away from them too often. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I also, I don't know, just love being around them a lot, and I take them on vacations with me all the time to go visit relatives, and my husband gets to have, fun weekends where he just hangs out by himself, but it's nice because he does definitely miss us a lot while we're gone. So to start on the video about some tips for keeping yourself happy and healthy, and this video can be for mothers who have children with ACC, but also if you are a mother yourself watching this with ACC, these are things that really help me to keep my day happy and positive, and to keep my children happy and positive. My biggest thing is structure with schedules and organization. I've always been very big on lists and schedules of the day. My children seem to really like that as well, even my older daughter. Since she was really small, both children, we have my rule is nobody is allowed up before 7 a.m., which seems to work very well. I don't really have to be too demanding about that. They just kind of got that right away, and they're very good about it. So that's nice, because I just don't like to get up before 7, and I feel like I'm much more positive during the day if I feel like I've gotten a full amount of sleep. And then organization and schedules. I usually, right now with preschool and the kids do certain classes, excuse me, each week, every day has a certain routine to it, which they know and they really enjoy. And my oldest daughter, who's 4.5, she doesn't have ACC, but she does have days where she really needs to be kept on track. And I actually, I used to work in special ed classrooms as a one-on-one teaching assistant, and what I did with my special ed student was I made little charts. And so for my daughter, I made charts, and we made it fun, where you just make a picture of her like waking up in the morning and brushing her teeth and picking out her clothes, and she'll just take that paper and follow it, which is fabulous, because it is so hard in the mornings to just fight your child about every little thing, and then by the time you go to get in the car, both of you are worked up and aggravated, and I know as a mother I don't like to be at that point, so I'm sure every other mother feels the same way. And I know that for me to feel happy and healthy, and for my children to feel that way, this is a wonderful way to keep organization and mostly tantrum free, which is great. And I do try to use similar things for my child that has the PACC, but again, she's only 22 months, so we're not too much into that yet, even though she is starting to be a bit more demanding, and she's starting to stand her own ground and become very independent. Along with that, again, like we have kind of strict snack times and lunch and nap time and dinner and bedtime. We try to have the kids in bed by 7:30. In the summer or weekends when there's like a fun event or once in a great while, we do let it go past that. But it's just so much easier for everyone to have like a scheduled time. Some things that my husband also helps out with that creates a happy and a healthy mom is we actually have sleep-in weekends, we call them. So this past weekend was his weekend to sleep in, and then next weekend is my weekend to sleep in. So I get Saturday and Sunday where I can sleep in, get up at whatever time I want, and he will get up with the children first, which I think is amazing. Even if I have to get up 10 minutes later, I just really enjoy some days where I don't have to be the one that gets up right away with the kids. If someone else wants to get up and change their diaper first thing in the morning, that is okay with me, because being a stay-at-home mom, you do it so often that it's just really, really nice and appreciated to have someone alternate or help you out with that. And what else? I do have times. Dinner, I know for a lot of people, is one of those times where it's like the dreaded hour. I have learned that if my husband is not home, that most nights if my children are acting up and I'm trying to cook dinner, which can get very stressful for everyone, I have Play-Doh time. So my youngest, I will strap into the high chair, and my oldest will sit down at the dining room table next to her, and they are super quiet because we have a huge bin of just Play-Doh stuff, and I love that it helps them bond because they're sitting there kind of playing together and chatting and singing, and they're being creative because they're not like stuck in front of the TV or something, and then they're also not bothering me, so I can get dinner done, which is fantastic. One of the biggest things that I have recently started doing is to actually close the bathroom door when you're using it. My child with PACC would throw these massive tantrums and insist that she needed to come into the bathroom with me, and I would just be like, okay, fine, whatever. And recently one day I was like, you know what, you can let's just have you stay out there. I'm just going to be in here for a minute. And she probably banged on the door for about 10 seconds and cried, and then it was instant quiet, and she walked off and started playing with her sister. And I thought, oh, well, that's great. I can finally have some bathroom time back. So that is another way to become happy and healthy. Don't be afraid to have them be outside the bathroom door. They're going to be fine. Again, with the don't feel guilty, I have a lot of things I enjoy doing. I like to garden. I like to golf. I like to do yoga. My husband and I love having date night. So I don't do it every night. I have not gotten to golf yet this year, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to go this week. But I do like to be able to garden right after dinner, maybe like once or twice a week. So my husband will put the girls to bed and everything. But don't feel guilty about, not being in there or putting them to bed quickly to enjoy something that you like, especially if you're not doing it all the time. And there are times when every couple months my husband will say to me, hey, you need adult time. You should call your friend Jen and go out to dinner. So I do that as well. And then the last two things I want to talk about real quick are that some days even with my kids around, I have music that just makes me feel so wonderful inside, and I will blast them. And some days I just hit repeat over and over again. Two of those songs are actually songs that we played at my husband and I played at our wedding. One was during our reception, and one was during our first dance. And then there's just this other one for the ACC side of me. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's like a country song. I can't think of the artist, but the name of the song is Rosemary's Granddaughter, and I just think that song is so fabulous, and it makes me feel so strong and determined not to give up with my day. The last thing that I have realized not too long ago is that some days all you need is a great pair of shoes. I haven't changed the way I've dressed in a very long time, and recently, because the weather has gotten nicer, I've gotten out some of my nicer shoes that are either really pretty flats or small high-heeled shoes, and I get compliments, and that just makes you feel so good. So even if you're just going to your kid's story hour, which is what I was doing, put on a pair of cute heels with your jeans. You will feel great. And sometimes even a really nice haircut. I know that right after I had my daughter with PACC, I had really long hair, and I just started feeling like awful that I didn't look great. And sometimes all it takes is a great haircut. So those are my quick little tips. I hope that helps people. Please leave comments so that I can get some feedback on what is helping, what isn't, and what people want to know. And again, please, any New York State people, we really want our regional meeting to be successful. Please sign up at www.alittlebitofsprinkles.com to register for it. It's coming up in July, and registration is going to close probably at the beginning of July here soon. And I really hope you enjoyed what I had to say today. To all you mothers out there with children with ACC, please stay strong. I know from being a child with ACC myself, there were days where my mother definitely struggled, and as an adult now, I thank her all the time and tell her, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I did those crazy things, but I appreciated every moment of it. And even if your child can't tell you, let me tell you for them that what you are doing is wonderful, and you are an inspiration to them and to those couple moms I know that also have ACC. Keep on going. I know some days can be a real big struggle, but you are doing fabulous as well. And remember, for those of you with the ACC, that this disorder does not define you. You define this disorder. Thanks.